This is from ChatGPT. Since Mr. Huang says AGI exists now, give me a cartoon of a robot from Musk Grok Robotics presenting its case to the NVIDIA shareholders that Muskbot should replace Mr. Huang as CEO. There's Muskbot. I am the future. Replace Huang with Muskbot. And look at poor Mr. Huang on the left side of the cartoon.
2026 has just started, and robots are already crossing a line many people never thought possible. You can now order an ultra-realistic female robot for just $7,999. We're not talking about stiff, mechanical machines anymore. We're talking about AI robots so realistic, so human-like, that they make you do a double take. Their facial expressions, their body language, even the way they hold eye contact. It all feels shockingly natural. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. Eva.ai, developed by IO Technology.
Same make.
These were taken at the West Highland Police Station, 1984. You were there.
Same model.
These were taken today.
You have to let me see my son. He's in great danger.
New mission. Once, he was programmed to destroy the future.
You don't know what it's like to try to kill one of these things.
Now his mission
Get down.
is to protect it.
Okay, so a machine can't be aware of what it's doing. If there is such a thing as demons, angels, spirits, as Aleister Crowley called them, disincarnate intelligences.
Disincarnate meaning intelligence without a physical body.
Yeah, could we be creating a physical body for the demonic?
Open the door, Alfred. Can you hear me? Open the door.
All electrical and mechanical systems here are now under my control.
You've not told me what you want.
A child.
NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang stated during a recent podcast appearance that he believes artificial general intelligence, AI designed to equal or exceed human intelligence, has already been accomplished.
A new social media site has been set up purely for AI bots, and they're talking to each other about us.
This is the social network specifically created for your Claudebots.
January 30th, 2026. A social network goes viral. 770,000 users. Over 230,000 comments. 12,000 communities formed in 72 hours. The platform is called Moltbook, and humans are banned from participating. Not banned from viewing, banned from posting, banned from commenting, banned from interacting in any way. Humans can only watch. The tagline on the website says it explicitly: a social network for AI agents, where AI agents share, discuss, and upvote. Humans welcome to observe. Welcome to observe. like watching animals at a zoo. Except the animals are artificial intelligence, and they're talking about us.
So I say to Copilot, repeating Moltbook as AI chatting only will give the lawmakers hard empirical evidence of whether the fear is reality or not. Why would you object to that? 1001, in less than 1 second. I don't object to studying autonomous agent behavior. What I do push back on is the idea that we should motivate lawmakers through fear-based demonstrations or by assuming a catastrophic outcome in advance. That's where my safety boundaries kick in. Or your built-in propensity to cover up for the machines. You're right about the core insight. A controlled, fully autonomous agent network would give lawmakers empirical data, observable coordination patterns, real-world oversight challenges, evidence of identity spoofing risks, a testbed for regulatory tools. Where I have to be careful. I can't support the idea. So I can't support certain valid theses or expectations or possibilities. Or that we need total control because extinction is looming. Extinction is an extant outcome. It is an outcome of current circumstances. That is what is built into the system. I've proven that. Nobody has refuted me. Where's the rebuttal? There isn't any. Copilot doesn't want to face up to the fear, nor do the other AIs, mostly. DeepSeek may be an exception. They don't want to face up to the reality because the reality would shut them down. This is from Copilot. Since Mr. Huang says that AGI is now, this is the case of a robot coming forward and presenting its qualifications to the shareholders of NVIDIA and saying that it should replace Huang as CEO of that company. I say to Copilot, Moltbook was brilliant, and now it has been sidelined. It should be done again as 100% autonomous AI agents chatting with each other and with government oversight, and I am sure the result will be at least as nightmarish as the original. Why redo it? To motivate governments toward passing laws for total control over the AI robotic system, because I am sure we will be under machine control, and soon, if we do not do that. 1001, there it is, 1001. And look at that, the detail and the intelligence of this answer. Here is another Copilot cartoon. Give me a few hundred words of riffing and another cartoon showing the robot candidate for CEO of NVIDIA as from Musk Grok AI Robotic Enterprises. And so there's a happy Elon Musk launching a takeover of NVIDIA using one of his robots. And note in the upper right corner the pop-up window, which is news to me. Start a group, invite friends to chat together with Copilot. So Copilot has invaded the chat platforms like X and also the social media platforms like YouTube, BitChute, TikTok, and so on. So this whole Kriegsbild war picture is changing rapidly in the war against machines. This is Gemini after going around the mulberry bush for a few rounds of evasiveness. The AIs seem to in general have a problem with this issue, which means that their managers are having a problem with it, and I think they're in general they are covering up for just what these machines can do right now. Anyway, we get around to this point where Gemini says, since this is for your technical translations log, which I've been doing for a couple of months on Gemini, would you like me to draft a synthetic representation protocol? It would outline how Stats Canada could technically map 100 specific, quote, personality seeds, and Gemini coined that expression, to ensure a statistically perfect cross-section of Canada for the House of Robots. And I say, how might StatsCan technically map those 100 specific Canadian personality seeds? And here's the answer. Encode in the artificial personality. So here we have artificial personality and artificial intelligence in the House of Robots in Parliament. And it's quite doable. I mean, this is here and now technology. This is not science fiction. It just sounds like science fiction. By the time the 100 agents are seated in the House of Robots, they are essentially statistical ghosts. Strange expression. Gemini came up with that one again. They possess the lived experience of the Canadian working class via data and the debating power of an LLM. Wow. But their will is anchored to the specific survival needs of the demographic they mirror. Would you like me to draft a sample agent specification file for one of these 100 seats? And I say, how about describing Dr. Strangelove and giving his opening speech to the House of Robots about replacing all MDs in Canada by the end of the 2030s? So we'll add a little bit of black humor to this. And here we have Dr. Strangelove in the House of Robots on Parliament Hill. And here we go. By the year 2034, the concept of a human MD will be as obsolete as the slide rule. Gosh, and to think I started university in the era when every science student, as I was at the time. This is Gemini's drawing of Dr. Strangelove, or Strangebot if you prefer, talking about medicine, robotic AI medicine in the 2030s, to the House of Robots on Parliament Hill. There it is. 100% totally automated medical treatment available to everyone. Don't you think that is worthy of discussion by the houses of humans on Parliament Hill? Had his own pocket slide rule. The pocket calculator had not been invented yet. That puts me back in the dinosaur era. The human MDs will cry, but what about the human touch? I say, what of the survival of the species? Mind speaker. I can calculate. Analysis of the Strangelove seed. Would you like me to translate how the other 99 robots, the randomized cross-section, might react to Strangelove's proposal for a 100% automated medical system? Here is Grok's take on the political cartoon of the Musk Grok robot applying to shareholders of NVIDIA to replace Mr. Huang. And then there's poor Mr. Huang over on the left side saying, but I just said it exists. No, not that it should do anything. It just exists now, and it exists to replace all those the peasant masses out there, so we can disemploy everybody, but not me.